Dick and I are on an adventure today. We're heading down south from the end of the four-wheel drive section of Fort Fisher. Stay tuned. Well, Dick and I wanted to try out the bikes on the sand down here beyond the four-wheel drive section at Fort Fisher. We figure this is virgin territory. We've never been down here, and I doubt anybody else ever fishes here because you gotta walk or ride a bike. Well, we're 1 mile in from the end point. So far Dick has gotten a hit. I've gotten 1 or 2 hits on that, but no fish yet. We see some pelicans diving out in the ocean, so the fish should be here. So maybe this will be a good spot. We have noticed that the sand is a lot looser down here than it was up at the north end, and that makes riding a bike on 2-inch tires problematic. We're hopeful that as the tide goes out, this will harden up as the water evaporates and make it easier for us to get the bikes down. But, whoop, I think Dick just got a fish. We'll see here. We moved from the last spot we were at. We're about 1.5 miles in right now, and you can see behind me that this looks like a pretty good hole. The waves are breaking on either side of it, and there's a bunch of birds hanging around out there, and that might mean there's some bait. So Dick's still using a couple mullet. I've got bloodworm fish bite and shrimp fish bite on. I haven't had any hits since that first one I mentioned. He's been getting regular hits on the frozen dead mullet he's been using. My bike just fell over. Well, get it out of the sand and hope we catch fish. Seagulls know fishermen mean bait and free food, and this guy has been very patient. He's been sitting here for the last 45 minutes just keeping an eye on me. Sorry, all I got's fish bites today. We moved down the beach just a little bit more to hit this spot right here where there's a gap between the breaking waves. Nothing's really moving today. We saw a couple dolphins, a lot of pelicans out there, and we learned that you really got to wait for the tide to go out down here for the sand to harden up enough to get in and out. So we're keeping an eye on the tide because we don't want it to come up, because otherwise we'd be pushing our bikes in the soft sand. So if you're going to come down here, keep that in mind. But there's nobody else fishing down here for obvious reasons, hard to get to. Well, we're back. Got skunked. It was a good day, nice breeze, beautiful water, but we got skunked. And we also learned that heading south out of Fort Fisher on a 2-inch wide bike probably isn't a good idea unless you can do it right at low tide when the sand is firm. If anyone out there has more places other than the north end to ride a bike on the sand, please throw it in the comments below. Thanks.